This video we're going to take a look at the ultra lightweight wood burning stove from the folks at Bushcraft Essentials. Coming up on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So in today's video we're going to take a look at a very lightweight wood burning stove from the folks at Bushcraft Essentials. And the folks at Bushcraft Essentials were kind enough to send me this so I could show it to you months ago. And I got to tell you, it is so small and tiny I had misplaced it, and I just recently found it, so I thought that would be a good time to take a look at it. It's a very lightweight option, like 3.7 ounces. In this configuration, you can actually make it lighter by removing the fire pan, but made of spring stainless steel, very thin, lightweight, packs very small. As it's easy to get lost, by the way, and it's just a nice way to have plenty of cooking options for different things. You can use an alcohol burner in here. You can use little heat tabs. You can use wood. You can use pellets, bio pellets, any of that stuff. Pretty much anything that'll burn, you can put in here and create heat. So let's let me stop rambling. Let's take it down to the old stump top and do some of that stove stuff. Okay, so first of all, here it is in its unassembled state, and it comes with this little bag here that I'm actually used to collect some fatwood shavings. So like any fire, preparation is the key. So I've got some fatwood shavings here, which are one of my favorite things in the entire known universe, and that's to get the fires going. I've got some other fatwood curls here, some little chunks of I think this is poplar, a lot of little small twigs, and then what I'm going to call fuel. So got to keep it kind of small because this thing is not very large when you assemble it. So here's how you assemble it, and it takes a little bit of practice, but it's not difficult. The three sides are all the same. You don't have to worry about which ones are which. Well, one of them has a hole for feeding it, but they connect the same. So you got 3 slots on the bottom of each one. Those slots are for, you can put your burner wherever you want it. You can put it up here, you can put it down here. This is your grate. So your wood's going to go on top of this. And then it has an optional ashtray that comes with it. I'm going to use that because I think it's just good to keep the ashes from falling down. So put that in the bottom slot. And you can slide this up to another slot if you want to, depending on what you want to do. Then you've got this little lightning bolt looking slot here. So basically what happens is, let me just take this off where you can see. This thing slides in the hole in the angle here, like so, and comes up and locks into that little groove right there. So I think it's easier to go ahead and put 2 of them together and just kind of hold them in place, and then you can put the 2 in the bottom slots, and it kind of just I use my knee or something to hold it in place, and just kind of, and it'll kind of catch itself there if you catch it, because it's got a little bit of a groove on it and it springs, but you kind of hold it in place, let it spring, and then put the other one in like so, and then just kind of knew that was going to happen. Okay, we'll start there, and now I've kind of got it in place. We'll do the other one and just alright, everything's harder on camera, but I believe we got 2 of them in place now. When you get 2 of them in place, you got both the slots kind of caught there, you see that? So you want to kind of hold it so it doesn't come un-in-placed. Then line up your slots with the other one. Just put one in, snap it in, and then you got to get your final one lined up, and that's just the tricky part, kind of. So you want to kind of, and you see that, hopefully get both those in place, and then bring the other groove into here and let it snap back up. And then you see they're all in the straight groove up top in the little pocket, and the ash pan's on bottom and your fire grate's on top. So you've got a slot here you can feed the fire. So, and then it has a trivet, they call this a trivet, that goes on top, and that just gives you another little area to sit stuff on. You don't necessarily have to use this, it just provides a little more structure for the stove, at the same time as providing somewhere to set a smaller pot on. Honestly, a regular cup, GSI kind of cup or whatever, fits right on there without it. So, but we'll leave it on there for now. because it's going to be difficult to put this on once you get the fire going, because it's going to be hot. So I'm probably going to take it off, actually. Change my mind. And we'll go ahead and, here's what I want to do. I'm going to put a little bed of these sticks on the bottom to kind of provide a surface for my lovely, wonderful fatwood scrapings. And in the interest of time, because I'm a Boy Scout, I am prepared. I'm going to take my trusty lighter, light a piece of this fatwood, and scoot that back just a little bit. The fatwood burn, and we'll just lay it in there like so, and it'll catch everything in a minute. There we go. Now we're rocking. So we're going to put some more fatwood in there, because I love me some fatwood. And then we'll put some of these little sticks in there. And some more. The goal is to go ahead and get a kind of a good fire going so we can feed it from the front once we get enough of a fire established. And that fatwood will definitely help. Okay. We'll just go ahead and load her down with some fuel for now, so we can get enough of a coal bed sort of established in there to start cooking. While we're doing that, I'll go ahead and fill up the water bottle. The water cup, rather. Just, I don't know how much is in here. Let's just see what we got. We're looking at, I'd say, about 8 ounces, so we're good. That's about a cup of water, which is pretty much what you need for a lot of recipes. So, go ahead and push that down just a little bit, and go ahead and put the cup on top here and let it start cooking. I'm not going to use the trivet because, well, I've almost succeeded in putting it out. Let's see. Let's let it burn for a minute. I'm blocking the air off with the cup. We got to get it going pretty good first. Fully involved there. There we go. I believe we're going to be cooking with gas now, so to speak. Now we got this front opening we can feed more fuel into and keep the fire going. And you can actually feed longer pieces in here if you want to, and let them hang out the front. Okay, so that's the boil test on the ultralight stove from the folks at Bushcraft Essentials. Again, that's like 3.2 ounces, 3.4 ounces total weight, and that's just extremely lightweight. So, is it as fast or effective as the larger folding stove from Bushcraft Essentials, which I really like, by the way? No, it's not, because the main reason is the burn chamber is not as big, so you just don't get as much heat at one time. But definitely got the job done, and it's definitely way lighter than the big folding stove. So it's for different application. This is for like ultralight backpacking application where you don't want to carry fuel and you're in an area where it's okay to have a fire. Because some places where you may go camping, backpacking, these stoves are not going to be legal. But if they are, this could be a great lightweight option for you from the folks at Bushcraft Essentials. Somewhere around the $35 range on Amazon ballpark at the time of this video. So if you're looking for a really lightweight option that you can use for wood, you can use for an alcohol burner stand with a kind of a windscreen and slash stand. You can use it with fuel tabs. You can use it with the SBIT tabs, or we use it with a sterno or anything that provides a heat source. It's just a good little framework and a good stand for putting your pot or your cup or whatever on. So I hope this has been helpful. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing it with your friends, for watching those ads, and thanks for shopping on Amazon through the Survival on Purpose links. It really supports the channel, and I really appreciate it. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time. From the folks at